Hello world, Geriatric Geek here. How in the heck are you? I hope you're doing great. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Today we're talking about movies. That's right, I have a small pickup from the last couple weeks here I want to show you guys and talk a little bit about. And yeah, so it's a beautiful morning here in North Las Vegas, although it is very windy out there. It's 44 degrees right now. Today is Sunday, uh, January 7th, 2024. So let's get started. Let me show you what we've got. And hopefully you guys are staying safe wherever you are. I know the weather is bad back east, so stay warm. Hang in there. It'll get better. Usually does. All right, first up, um, a Walmart independent film. You guys that have watched me in the past, you know that I love my independent stuff. I've got thousands of them. Many of them I haven't watched yet, but you know, that's the way it gets for us movie hall people. There you go. Deliver Us. Deliver Us. It's not rated. It's 103 minutes from 2023. It's religious horror, from what I understand, and things I've been reading. Apparently, it's atmospheric and has practical gore effects. I'm in for. It says moody and often brutally violent. Hits hard and fast, says Dread Central. When a nun in a remote convent claims immaculate conception, the Vatican sends a team of priests to investigate. Concerns grow that an ancient prophecy is about to be fulfilled, that a woman will give birth to twin boys, one the Messiah, the other the Antichrist, and the ensuing battle will determine the fate of the world. Put out by Magnolia Home Entertainment. Deliver Us. Let me know if you've seen Deliver Us in the comments section below. By the way, if you've seen any of these movies that I'm showing you today and have a comment, feel free to tell me what you thought. I like to hear your comments. I really would appreciate it. Next up, based on a true story, it says, this is was a about a from what I understand, this is about a serial killer in one of the most notorious serial killers in Canada. You just don't hear about serial killers in Canada very often, but this guy was famous. Name of Pig Killer. Pig Killer, 122 minutes from 2022. It's a crime, horror, mystery, I guess. Uh, yeah, and it stars Jake Busey. That's right, the son of Gary Busey. Jake is not quite as different as Gary is. Jake I've watched him in a couple movies and I enjoyed his acting. So this is put out by Dark Star, based on the terrifying true story of Robert Willie Picton, the pig farmer cum prolific lady killer whose horrific crimes shocked the world. Pig Killer graphically depicts Picton's felonious farmhouse of rape, torture, slaughter, and dismemberment of almost 50 women, with his Herculean hog, Balthazar, by his side. Willie and his menagerie of colorful cohorts terrorized Vancouver's downtown east side for almost 2 decades, until his 2002 arrest that uncovered the most bizarre series of murders Canada has ever seen. Whoa. Now, I've not seen this movie. I've not heard anything about it, but other than just reading what you just saw, uh, sounds interesting. It's got a bunch of behind-the-scenes goodies. Behind the scenes with Ginger Lynn. Behind the scenes with Michael Pear. Deleted alternate scenes. Question and answer from Cine Excess. Pig Mask Progress. Spunky the Pig, star of The Pig Killer. Okay. Jake Busey. as the pig killer. Can't wait to watch that one, right? All right, next up, Blu-ray from Massacre Video. Comes one of my favorite subgenres, the zombies, toxic zombies in this case. Toxic Zombies is 88 minutes long. From 1980, it's R-rated and a horror. This is also known as Blood Eaters. I believe that's how I saw it. But I believe it was on USA Network at some point, and I think that's where I saw it. I remember just a little bit about it, but yeah, can't wait to check it out in high definition here on my home TV. A dangerous drug war devolves into chaos when a clash between federal agents and backwoods pot-farming hippies leads to deaths on both sides. Hoping to end things quickly, the feds decide to spray the farm with an untested herbicide, turning everyone it touches into murderous mutant cannibals. Now the survivors of their gore-strewn rampage must band together to try and make it out alive. Massacre Video is thrilled to bring the infamous video nasty Toxic Zombies, aka Blood Eaters and Forest of Fear, into your home, jam-packed with gory set pieces and featuring George Romero alum John Empless. Toxic Zombies has been newly scanned in 4K from multiple original 35mm prints, and is officially available on disc for the first time. Brand new master, Blood Shooters interview with cinematographer David Sperling. There you go. Toxic Zombies. Let me know. Have you seen Toxic Zombies? There's the back. Love my zombies, so had to pick it up. Alright, a Synapse Films release. Synapse Films. Massacre at Central High. This is, from what I am understanding, I don't remember seeing this. It's from 1976. It's R-rated, 88 minutes. Of course, it's a horror thriller. This was released by Synapse. I picked this up for very inexpensive on Amazon recently when it was on sale. It was released in 2020. Massacre at Central High. Apparently it's more of an intellectual drama slash thriller than it is anything else. It may have some slasher overtones apparently. So yeah, wanted to give it a shot. I think it's still on sale on Amazon if you're interested. A considerable filmmaking achievement, intelligent and uncompromising, says Roger Ebert. When new student David arrives at Central High, he discovers that it is lorded over by a gang of bullies who rule the school through intimidation and violence. David's friend Mark encourages him to join this dominant clique, but instead David stands up for their victims, and the gang cripples him in retaliation. Soon David begins taking steps to end their reign of terror permanently, setting in motion an explosive cycle of killing that may not end until no one is left to graduate. This co-stars Robert Carradine. Of course, he was in Revenge of the Nerds. Kimberly Beck from Friday the 13th, The Final Chapter. And Rainbow Smith was in Lamora. Massacre at Central High is the startling American debut of Dutch writer-director René Daalder. While packing in all the sex and violence that drive-in audiences demanded, Daalder also delivers a potent allegory about fascism and power structures in a high school world where adults are absent. A cult and critical favorite since 1976 release and an evident influence of the classic Heathers. Massacre at Central High is now available on Blu-ray, so you can study Daalder's classic like never before and educate yourself with all new special features. Massacre at Central High. Have you seen this one? Let me know. I don't remember seeing it, but I may have. We'll see. We shall see. Next up, a recent release. Excuse me, my mouth is certainly dry. Recent release with one of my favorite Star Wars actresses, Daisy Ridley, and it also has Ben Mendelsohn in The Marsh King's Daughter. The Marsh King's Daughter is R-rated. It's 109 minutes long from 2023. It's a psychological horror or thriller, if you will. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. I have not seen it yet, so can't wait to check this out. I love Daisy Ridley. She was, of course, Rey in the Star Wars saga. In this tense thriller, a woman with a secret past returns to the wilds of her youth to face the most dangerous man she's ever met, her father. Helena's, played by Daisy Ridley, seemingly ordinary life hides a dangerous truth. Her estranged father is the infamous Marsh King, that's Ben Mendelsohn, the man who kept her and her mother captive in the wilderness for years. When he escapes from prison, Helena is forced to confront her past and, knowing that he will hunt for her, find the strength to outmaneuver the man who taught her everything she knows about surviving in the wild. Marsh, the Marsh King's Daughter. Have you seen it? Like I said, I've heard pretty good things about it, so can't wait to check it out. Next up, 4K. Tonight their cries will fall on dead ears. Those are, that's right, Night Screams. Night Screams. This is from 1987. And I think I've seen this one, but I did not have it in my collection in any form, so glad to have it now in 4K. Night Screams is 4K, 85 minutes from 1987. It's a horror slasher. Excuse me, this is put out by Vinegar Syndrome, by the way. High school football star David has just won a 4-year scholarship to the University of Oklahoma, and, with his parents away for the night, is planning to mark the occasion with a party for his buddies and girlfriend. But as the evening's festivities get underway at a local nightclub, 2 violent fugitives take refuge in the basement of David's home. When the action moves over to David's place, it quickly becomes clear that someone is intent on spoiling the celebration, as one by one the revelers get picked off and butchered in various gruesome ways. But are the stowaway crooks responsible for the carnage, or is this the work of someone even more unhinged? Wow. I don't remember this, but I may have seen it. I don't remember. If you have seen Night Screams and have an opinion, let me know what it is in the comments section below. There you go. Another recent release from the acclaimed director Na Hong-jin. This is a South Korean movie called The Wailing. The Wailing's, I believe, well, I guess this was, it's not a recent release, 2016. The Wailing. This is a Well Go USA release. And it's not rated, 157 minutes from 2016. Like I said, it's a South Korean horror. I believe I saw this movie on Netflix. I can't be sure, but I thought that's where I saw it. It was, from what I remember, very atmospheric and kind of one of those psychological thriller kind of things that I enjoyed it. So I wanted to check it out on 4K. In this unbelievably tense supernatural thriller, a foreigner's mysterious appearance in a quiet rural village causes suspicion among the locals. Suspicion which quickly turns to hysteria as the townspeople begin killing each other in brutal outbursts for seemingly no reason. As the investigating officer watches his daughter fall under the same savage spell, he agrees to consult a shaman for answers, unknowingly escalating the situation into something far more dangerous. Whoa. Okay. Can't wait to check out The Wailing. There's the back. Nice little slippy dip. Have you seen The Wailing? Let me know. And the last thing I have in this week's pickups is a 4K and a digital code of now I like this franchise. Not all of them as much as the first one, but this is the prequel, Pet Sematary Bloodlines, R-rated, 87 minutes, 2023. It's a horror movie. This is the prequel to the 2019 Pet Sematary remake, of course, of the 1989 Pet Sematary. This stars David Duchovny. Of course, he was in X-Files, one of my favorite franchises also. I love the X-Files. Based on the untold chapter from Stephen King's novel Pet Sematary, this terrifying prequel reveals why sometimes dead is better. In 1969, young Judd Crandall dreams of leaving his hometown behind, but soon discovers sinister secrets buried within and is forced to confront a dark family history that forever binds him to Ludlow. Banding together, Judd and his childhood friends must fight an ancient evil that has gripped the town since its founding, and once unearthed has the power to destroy everything in its past. Starring Jackson White, Forrest Goodlock, Jack Mulhern, Henry Thomas, and Natalie Aya Lind, and with Pam Grier and David Duchovny. Haven't seen it yet. Let me know if you have. But yeah, I like the 2019 Pet Sematary, the remake. Not as much as the original one, but can't wait to check this out in 4K. Alright guys, that's everything I picked up. Not bad. Let me know in the comments if you have seen any of them, if you liked any, if you didn't like any of them. If you like my videos, give me a thumbs up. That's right, a like. That's right, and hit the notification bell so that you know when I put up another video. And subscribe. It costs you nothing. And occasionally, almost every week, I do a giveaway. So today is not any different. I don't have any blockbuster films to offer today, I guess, but I do have a bunch of stuff over here. So I'm going to give away a couple of these items to one of you lucky folks. What are we going to use? Let's see. Let me show you what they are, and then we'll quickly go through these. So this is not factory sealed. I have watched this movie. Did not make my shelf, but you might want to check it out. It's an independent film called Elevator Game. It is open, but mint. I watched it once. If you're interested, Elevator Game. Is this factory sealed? A Haunting in Texas. Home is where the nightmares are. A really good movie. 10 Cloverfield Lane on DVD, factory sealed. Emily Blunt in A Quiet Place, factory sealed. The Intruders, factory sealed. Obviously, these are all DVDs. Legend of Gattaca, yeah. This is factory sealed. Somehow I ended up with two of these. Bloody Mary Returns, factory sealed. Nice little slip. and Robert Reborn. This is factory sealed. Okay, so those are DVDs. Let me show you. We've got a few Blu-rays that you can choose from. Still got the Point of No Return. The Possession of Hannah Grace, factory sealed. One of the better ones, I guess. Slender Man, it's a pretty good one. Distorted, factory sealed. The Return of the Living Dead. Joe Carey in Spree, factory sealed. Annabelle Creation, factory sealed. And finally, factory sealed Skinamarink. So, all horror. This week use the code word HORROR, HORROR, in a comment section below. And next week, Saturday, Friday, Saturday, probably Saturday, if I have the time, we'll do a drawing. And whomever wins will get to choose 2 of these. I may change my mind, make it 3. You never know. Stay tuned. But anyway, at least 2, and I'll send them to you cost-free if you're the winner. I do this because I like to give back to you guys. I enjoy, I'm a collector. I've got a lot of extra stuff, so, why not give it to you guys? And an appreciation for you watching. I really do appreciate that. Speaking of things that I'm doing now, I wasn't, but now I am. In my description, you'll find a link to my eBay area. I've got a couple hundred things on there. A lot of those movies are horror, independent horror movies that I just don't have room for, or I have doubles of. Check those out if you're interested. And if you see something you like, contact me on social media, for example, Instagram or Twitter. My links are in the description. If you contact me, maybe, and tell me what you're interested in, I can pull it off of eBay and make you a great deal. So, there's that. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I really do appreciate you watching. Keep smiling. Keep having fun. Keep that positive attitude about you. And until the next time, peace.